Hello, I'm Mr. Leafy and we're about to make the fully automated rabbit farm. I said I've made this previously in other videos, so I am now about to finally make it for you all. Hope you'll enjoy it all and hope it'll work for you as well. This has been made in the Bedrock version, so I don't know if it'll work the same in Java, but a lot more things you need to alter in Bedrock just to make it work, but Java will be a lot easier. So whatever you want to fancy doing, have a go. Bedrock term, let's get cracking. We need to do it. And we need to do a 6x6 hole around the actual main area. So we'll start by doing that. There we go. We have now a 5x5 size hole around the middle of this bit. Next we're going to get some dirt and fill. See, that middle bit is actually going to be our baiting area for our rabbits. So we're planting carrots all over this, so all we need to do is build a hole right in the middle. And that's where your water will go. So you can water all your greenery here. Right, next, we need to dig this hole down a few more. Dig down by 3. So dig down 2. 1. See, now dug down by 3. So now from this corner here, we have to build back 3 more. By 4, sorry. Yeah, by 4. So it'll be a 4 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only reason we do this is to put our automated killing piston in place.
We'll do the same for this one. And again. And last half this side.
See, we've now got our farm basic really. This is how the farm will look at the end. Your carrots will be in the middle, you'll have hoppers going all around the sides which will then deliver the actual rabbit parts up a line here, which I might put in place. After I've made this bit a bit deeper. You need about 3 deep.
Too deep still. Yeah, too deep is we need the side bit, it's 3 deep around the centre.
And there we have it. That's how deep it should be to the side bits. So far it's like a cross really. It's a digging cross. Yeah, this should be an outline of what it should look like. Next we'll build a channel for all your reward and all your rabbit stuff to go. I'm making mine in desert because this is where the most place where I find my rabbits. I don't really find them in grasslands, but deserts I find quite a few of them. So make your queue a bit long so you get to about here. This is where all your rabbit parts will go to. Let's make some steps out. There we go. We now have the base to what our rabbit farm will look like. Now we'll start doing the clever bit, which is the pistons. For the next bit, I'm going to put my boxes in place so this can collect all our loot from our rabbits. So put 2 next to each other. And you're going to link your hoppers. You're going to need quite a lot of hoppers for this.
Try to get a water station, I'll have to think to the left one. Once we've got the water station, I'm sure I'll paste it up your sink and alternate which one I'll use. Now the hoppers.
All the water. You can see our hoppers now lead all up to our chest. So I chuck a pop, chuck like there, hopper disappears, and it should appear in our chest. There we are. Let's try it again at the very end here. So this is where you'll, there you go, that'll go all the way around, all the way back up here. It should be. in the box very shortly. And there we go, our hopper's finally arrived. So we can now see our hopper system is now in place and working. The way around, so you've now got your 2 deep space where your rabbits will fall into. But this is the only bit they're going to fall into, is where the hoppers are. The rest of this is going to be covered up with pistons and all sorts. Let's start with the pistons. Next we will do the piston setup, which I'll back show you here. I've already got one made up. What we've got is a pressure plate which is linked to 2 repeaters, which is then linked to the redstone at the back, which is then linked to your 4 pistons, which push the 4 blocks into the 4 other blocks underneath the grass. That means your rabbits will land, they'll hit it, they'll walk over, and they'll get squashed. I put a slight delay on the repeaters, so the rabbit has got time to move off the trigger. So he's got like 2 seconds, well, I put 1 tick on each of these, so it gives the rabbit a few seconds just to move out of the trigger and into the squasher. So as you see, it is all fully automatic. Rabbit sets its own doom. Right, we're going to make the other ones. So let's get cracking. Just remember that when you actually put in the actual bricks in this side, you have to destroy your sand and put bricks in the way instead. Because that way it's a definite crush for the actual rabbits. If it hits sand, it don't kill it as fast. But squash between 2 bricks, yeah, it dies fast. So we fill the space up here, so the rabbits have nowhere else to run to. Just straight into the squasher, that is it. As you can see, it is now set up, ready for the next part. Fill that spacing, so the hopper can still go underneath and go to your end, but the rabbits can't go anywhere. To show you what I've done so far, I've got the 2 piston sections, 4 piston sections, sorry. And then we've got our bait in the middle, which I'll put down shortly. So all I've got to do now is cover up all the pistons. All I do is a layer of brick on top of each, so you know exactly where your pistons are if you need to repair it. There is one downside to this actual trap, if it works not incorrectly. The rabbits will actually sneak down this path here and they don't get squashed. But they do eventually get squashed, they come out and run across and get crushed, but it'll take a bit longer. Now all areas are covered up. Rabbits have nowhere to go apart from into their little slots, which will squash them. So I'm going to cover up the path to where the actual this goes, so rabbits can't escape. Just lead it all the way up to the actual box. And then every steps, when you want to get your stuff, get out again. There you go, there's where you get your stuff from. So next, we're now going to make sure the rabbits don't sneak across the middle to get to the actual bait. So we'll do a bit of detailing around. So what I've got is I've got a sandstone wall. Just make it 3 long, just like that. Oh, that's actually too long. But yeah. See? So 2 in each corner, and the rabbits can't sneak across the actual bait. There we go. The rabbit's trap set up. All we need is my trapdoors, which I forgot to get. So next you put your trapdoors down. Make sure you don't put one above the switch because it keeps opening and closing and it gets quite annoying. So let's do 4 actual trapdoors. There we go, trapdoors are in place. Let's now put the water in the middle. So we actually make our bait in the middle. There we go, as you see our water is now watering all our grass already. carrots in place. As you just heard then, a rabbit just fell in the trap already, and I'm like, put the bait in place. And it worked perfectly fine. Right, that is it. The bait's in the middle. The trap is now complete. This is your automated rabbit farm. If you like it, you like it. I'm going to land down. It's all set up. Now let's show you how it works. Let's just grow my plants quickly. Take tracks to the rabbits very quickly. This is just bone meal I'm using at the minute. So now our carrots are fully grown. Let's release the rabbits. A few rabbits will make it across the middle, but the rest will just get squashed. As you can see, they're getting crushed very, very quickly. And once the rabbit goes like that, and squash. All the rabbits will eventually fall into the actual hole. If some find a way across the middle, they're very, very lucky rabbits. We just have to regrow your carrots. The rabbits will get bored, they'll run off, they'll fall in the trap, and they'll get squashed anyway. As you'll see very shortly, if one of them runs off. See all the rabbits go into the holes? But the downside one as well, if the rabbit stays on the trap in the middle, well, they just climb into the grass and that's it next time. Because you get the odd rabbit coming in and getting squashed every time. So you see all the rabbits just going down. Because the rabbits are there, it's not releasing the actual trap. Now it should release the trap. There we go. Rabbit falls in. He tries to get the carrots, but he can't. The other rabbit tries and poke him. And he's dead. Yeah, that's the only downside of this trap. If the rabbits stay on the trap, the trigger, it doesn't work. But there won't be this many rabbits next time when you do it. Because they'll go in there, run out, and they'll hide. So what you gotta do is just kind of kill your rabbits if they get in the way. There you go, and now released all the traps. This ain't killing very quickly, is it? As you see, the baby rabbits stuck under there. Baby rabbits can't get killed by the machine. They will get trapped, but they will not get killed. You see, there's some rabbits in the middle. Let's kill them off. And that is basically the automated rabbit trap. When there's less rabbits, it will work a lot more effectively. Because there's so many rabbits, they're falling down, they've stopped the actual trigger working. There is a way to counter that, but I've not mastered it yet. It works, but it destroys my trap's trigger. So you can see here, all the trap is actually really good. And that's your automated rabbit farm. Hope you enjoyed. For an alternate version of the rabbit trap, you can replace 3 of the actual piston sections and extend the actual blocks back by 2. So you've got a 2 space instead. They put trapdoors either side. There's no piston works anymore. They're just in 1 space, and that's this one. This is the only space that the actual rabbits get destroyed in, or squashed in, like they do, because they think they can escape, because I've now put some stairs in for an exit. So the rabbits will fall into the trap, they'll try and find their way around the outside, which won't get loads and loads of squashes straight away, but they'll walk around the outside, find their way to the squashing section, which is the pressure plates we move to the first block that they stand on. So as soon as they stand on it, it delays and they get squashed when they're trying to escape. As you can see, this is their escape route, and then get out. And if the rabbits are silly enough, if they do escape, they'll come straight back, try again, and most likely get squashed again. So you've got lots of chances for the rabbits to actually get squashed in this trap. But this is a heck of a lot cheaper. It's more effective, I think, to place that there. It's just an alternate version to the more expensive version of this automated trap. Just the people who like to make this in survival and don't have as many resources as they could wish they would. But it's exactly the same setup. I'll just remove the piston sections from 3 areas. So the section we remove from this one, and this one. They're just actually blocks now, and there's a space for the rabbits to fall into. We'll show you the trap working. Right, let's test run the cheaper version. Release the rabbits. As you now see, they're all falling into the holes quite quickly. You'll think, oh, there's an escape route over here. I'm going to go straight towards the escape route. And as always, the rabbit gets stuck. Out the way, you. Thanks. As you can see, this trap is triggering way too quick now. So what I'm going to do is add an extra tick onto this. And it should let the rabbit get through a bit easier without them getting stuck. They'll fall in and trigger the track. Ooh, squashed. This way is very effective actually. The rabbits try and find a way around to get themselves out, and on the way around they get squashed. And that is the alternate version for actually doing the rabbit trap, because they will escape, but all they got to do is walk back around and they'll get squashed again. And there you go, the cheaper version of this trap. I thank you very much. And I thank you very much. Thanks for watching. See you next time.